Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone live show. Today is Friday, Mail It In Friday. It's a Mail It In Friday, and it's March 11th, 2022. My name is Julian Gennardi, and with me, as always, Alejandro Fonsello. Buddy, what is going on?
Good.
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 So usually when I say what's going on, you answer like saying, oh, I did this today, or I'm okay, I'm doing this and that and the other thing, but you're just saying good.
I did nothing today. What did I do? Nothing.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what I
Nothing's
did.
going on in your life? Nothing's just, you're just chilling? You're good?
Schoolwork. That's it.
Okay.
Went for a run.
All right.
Prepared the
Oh,
show.
I saw that on your Instagram. I
Yeah.
saw that.
I need to start
That was
getting
nice.
back
How
in
did that
shape.
feel?
Excuse me?
How was that?
It's horrible.
Horrible, eh?
But I need to do it.
How far did you run?
Today was like 3 kilometers. It's not much, but on Wednesday it was 4. But I feel like I did nothing for almost 2 years. Like I only play football on Sunday, and like 35 minutes in, I'm like, I'm not gonna run back now. Someone else can run for me. So.
Oh, you're Rabio.
Yeah, I'm Rabio on the field. Yeah. The last few months, I'm Rabio. I'm like, I made the pass. You messed it up. I'm not running back. Like, you get that.
Sounds like a lot of people we know on Juventus. That's funny. That's good for you. Good for you for getting back or trying to get back into shape, running around. It is nicer out, I assume, in Belgium.
It was 16 degrees today.
16, eh? Oh, wow. Degrees. That's hot.
And last week it was like 5 or 6.
So. Yeah, that's crazy. That's how people get sick.
Yeah.
It is. Today it's snowing in where I live, so that's good.
What is it?
It's snowing where I live, so it's good.
Like the sun was out. It was hot. Oh, not hot, but it was good. It was not cold.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm happy for the Belgians everywhere. What's going on, home of Juve? What's going on, Hanin? Andrew Finnan's going on a plane. Where are you going, Andrew? Let us know.
I think you need to go on fly modus, or how's that called? Like,
what?
Do you need to? How do you call that when you go on a plane? You need to go onto
vacation mode.
No, your phone. You need to switch it off.
Oh, because it's vibrating.
No, what's the name of the mode? Like, you cannot.
Oh, airplane mode. You're
airplane right. Airplane mode.
Yeah, I'm too busy. I'm too popular of a guy. Sorry.
Does it even work up in the air? I've never tried it, but I don't know.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not usually one to do that. But anyway, we are going to be doing a preview show for Sampdoria. It's match day 29, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
See, it's coming to a close really soon. After tomorrow, there's 9 games left. That's crazy.
Yeah. No.
It's been an up and down
season.
Yeah, after tomorrow's game will be 9. We do play Sampdoria. It's my dad's favorite team. So in my family, it's a derby match. So that's fun. I hope I can watch with him tomorrow. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to try and do that. I got to sort that out quicker than usual. Oh, he's going to Florida. Nice, Andrew. Andrew's going to Florida. So that's fun. But yeah, so Allegri, did we get some Allegri quotes from today's press conference?
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah. So we'll go over those. We'll go over match day squads for Sampdoria and for Juventus. We'll be going over our predictions, and I have some stats about Sampdoria head to head. And of course, we'll be going throughout the chat this whole live show because it's more fun, and you guys bring up some great points.
Yep.
I don't want to hear any Gravenberg propaganda and negative. Sanchez, he scored a great goal today.
He scored a banger, Gravenberg.
Yeah, he scored a goal and got 2 assists today. We know Renato Sanchez got hurt again. Let's see what materializes over the summer. But today we're going to be previewing Sampdoria and Juventus match day 29.
Yeah, it will come on later on the show, like always. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll move on. Let's go into the quotes right now. I have a thought about those two, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. Those two would be complementary pieces to a midfield. It's one or the other, and then you still need that big name signing.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But we'll get into the press conference now. So he spoke. How was his mood today? Because of course, when I read the press conferences, I can't get a mood of how he is and what he's like.
He was very calm. Like, he made a few jokes, like always, or like he thinks they're jokes. Like, if you have a dry sense of humor, it's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it basically. He got a bit angry when he was asked about Dybala. That will come up. I'm not angry, but like, I think he had enough.
Is it frustrated? Yeah, it's frustration.
Yeah, it's frustration. Like it's again,
stop.
like it's pointless. Like you're gonna ask, like they ask him the same questions over and over again. Like you're gonna get the same answer over and over again.
Yeah. Okay. I had an issue with my live stream. I don't know if anyone else is having one, but no, I think we're back. We're back. Okay.
No, yeah. It's YouTube. The last 3 days, I have no idea what it is.
Okay. Well, we'll move on regardless because we're still live and we're still going. If people are having issues, just refresh the page and log back in and sign and click our stream. So he goes on to say, before this break, there is an intense and beautiful week. Let's hope that'll also be fun. That's funny. Like just that first one. This first quote in particular is pretty funny. The match comes at a decisive moment of the season. Before the break, we have an intense week, and hopefully we also have an entertaining one. Tomorrow we go to Sampdoria, who, with Gianpaolo at home, have excellent numbers. We'll have to be ready from the start. So when did Marco Gianpaolo join again? Like
I'm gonna lie.
Late January.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So their home form is not great. They're 2-2-1. So 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw.
I think he said like in the last 2 games they scored 6 goals and conceded none at home. Is that true? Or something like that? Is that true?
Don't think that's true either. Unless yeah, that is true actually. That's Sampdoria. They beat Sassuolo 4-0 and they beat Empoli 2-0.
Yeah. So,
and then they suck on the road.
Yeah, so, but that's okay. That's what we said like for time now that they're not good, and especially away from them, they're not good.
Yeah. So yeah. So I guess that's weird. I get they're like a middling team, not even a middling. They're lower tier. They're a lower table team, but to go from winning 4-0 against Sassuolo to barely losing against Milan, to beating Empoli, to being smacked around by Atalanta, and to losing to Udinese, you talk about a roller coaster. They are on a roller coaster. They're fighting for survival, and like you said before we even came on the show, the live today, it's scary to go there to the Marassi. No, is it the Marassi still? It's still called that, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, Luigi Ferrari says it.
Oh, the Ferraris. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Marassi's Genoa Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going. Yeah, so they'll be at the Ferraris tomorrow. What Juventus fans can remember from that field is the Dybala first-time volley 2 years ago into the far corner from Alexandro's cross, and then Ronaldo's towering header. So there's some good highlights from this fixture, but again, you got to go in tomorrow and you got to be prepared.
Yeah. Also, let me know in the chat because I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, it's
because it's perfect.
That's what I was saying. It's kind of weird. Yeah, for us it's perfect.
I'm following the numbers and stuff. Like there's no glitch, nothing. It's smooth. So I don't know. This entire week, I don't know what YouTube is doing because everything is fine. Better than usual. Even I have no idea what's happening. Because can you see it?
Well,
stream on YouTube.
I can see this chat. I can see the chat. I can see us talking. I can see us doing well. Like there's no glitches or no lag. Not sure. I did have an issue at the beginning of the show though. So
very strange, but yeah.
All you gotta do, like I said, is refresh and.
Yeah, I'll check that after. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. So it's all fine for Raven.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
We'll move on to the next quote. Do you have anything to say about what you have to say? No, right?
No.
Yeah. Lars is saying stream smooth for me. Okay. We'll move on. It's all good. So like you said, Allegri was he's in one of his classic moods. He got a dry sense of humor, and he goes on to say, our goal is to be within the top 4, and we're working towards that at the moment. We have to continue like this because there is still a long way to go, one step at a time. Tomorrow we have to play a game of great responsibility to consolidate 4th place. So yeah, so the goal is still 4th, as everyone's been saying since when? Since November, October, November. The goal is 4th place, and they have it in their own hands at this point. Like we've been saying since they got it, and you gotta win. You have to win again. I don't know who Atalanta's playing. I think they're playing a crap team, aren't they?
Genoa.
Yeah. Okay. So they're playing the worst team in the league, or second worst at least.
Yeah, they didn't lose for 6 games straight, Genoa.
So here comes an upcoming thumping from Atalanta.
Or game 7.
Too funny. Okay, so JJ said it glitched a bit, and Home of USA got darker a few times, but it's fine now. Okay, we'll move on. Winning in Genoa, so Genoa is always complicated. Sampdoria is a different team at home. It's like we just mentioned some results. The results show that. We expect a complicated match, but we will have to have character, desire, and pride to bring home the result. This sounds like copy and paste.
It sounds like he's saying, I have no players, so
yeah,
grind it out again. That's how we came across yesterday.
This morning or today.
Yeah. So
I don't blame him, but it's kind of, the more we do this, the more I can probably like just copy. Like you don't even need to actually watch the press conference. The more you can just copy and paste what he said into every pregame.
Yeah, it's true.
Not necessarily against like the better teams, but against the lower end teams when you go away, I feel like he's said copy and paste. Oh yeah, they're really good, or they're decent at home, and we got to grind out a result, which is fair for our team especially. But
that's what we have been. That's what we are doing for the last, I would say, at least 3 solid weeks. Like the squad is very thin, so it's just getting the job done and moving on. That's it, and that's what he's saying, especially now for international break. Like you cannot allow Atalanta to catch up again, and you cannot allow to not make it to the next round of the Champions League. So it's a big week. Sorry,
it is the biggest. It's the biggest week of the season.
It is because
let's think about it.
Yeah, you Champions League dream. Like
dream. We'll say dream.
Yeah, dream can be over. And you can again be in a different situation in terms of Atalanta are back in control.
Yep.
So it's a big one because we know, especially when we come back the first game after an international break, we usually stink the place out. And I know people say we do it now, but imagine how
it's even worse.
Yeah, like I cannot remember a game,
especially this time. Break. Yeah, this time we're losing the Europeans.
Yeah, this
like before it was just the South Americans and North Americans. This time it's the Europeans as well.
Yeah, it's true, and we have
in big matches.
We have only Italy players, right? Because Chesney doesn't need to play.
Rabiot.
Oh, but Rabiot, they finished first in the round.
They have friendlies. There's no friendlies though. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, but maybe he's not like with the World Cup close. Maybe they're just gonna select different one and play them.
Yeah. Like Rata, I think he'll go still. Yeah. Vlahovic will probably go because he has to solidify his spot in Serbia. Even though they don't have to qualify, they'll be friendlies though. He'll go.
Yeah, they will go. If you get called up, you need to go. Like you cannot say no. But yeah, let me see. Oh, I forgot to pull up the next one.
It's all right.
But yeah. If you get the call up, you need to go. But the only positive about this week, not the only, but they had 5 days of rest.
Yes.
Did they have 5?
They had a full week.
Yeah, a full week.
Monday to Friday.
So that's good, I would say, just because our squad is even thinner now because Bernardeschi is out. Oh no, Deschilio came back. Okay, and Sandro came back. But yeah, they made it back today, basically, in training. Yesterday, but not completely. So, yeah. That's a positive note of the week.
Yeah. We'll continue. At the moment, there's a good atmosphere, but football is a game of chance. There is always the unexpected around the corner, and the team has to be good at managing it. So far, we haven't achieved anything. You have to take stock at the end. He's exactly right.
That needed to be change, not chance. What the hell? Of changes. Something like
Football is a game of chance or changes?
I think changes because he was linking it to...
Like transition?
He was linking to Real Madrid, PSG, and saying like they were dead in the water, and out of nowhere they made it. And he said like that's football because he was asked about
phases of play.
Yeah, he was asked about the Champions League and all those things, and he said like things can change in a blink of an eye. Like some things you don't have in control. Like momentum shifts and it changes, which is true because Donnarumma made the mistake and PSG were like, Cadiz. They look like Cadiz.
Yeah.
They didn't look like PSG then. So it happens. I think and he also said, I didn't put that quote in. He also said he looks at analytics, and I'm kind of surprised about it, to be honest.
I told you. I asked you that question. Remember?
Yeah, and because he's a very, how do you say, like old school guy, basically.
Yeah.
And he said like, Sampdoria score. I'm gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna lie. He said X amount of percentage of their goals in the first 15 minutes of the game. I don't know what he said, but it was
yeah.
When he said that, I was like, okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Considering how much they scored. So, and he was hammering on it, like, you need to stay focused because the fans will be on it. It's almost a full stadium. Like, and they score in the first 15 minutes. And if they do, I think he knows if they score first, we will get in trouble. Like, even if it's in the 16th minute or in the 10th minute, I think he knows this team will struggle big time just because there's nothing on the bench, a changing game. Like, they need to do it. So it's gonna be interesting, to be honest.
Are you expecting possession to be conceded at the beginning of the game then?
I expect to be a very open game at the beginning. I don't know why. I
think so just because that goes against whatever you just said with Allegri.
Because because I think Sampdoria are gonna go for it, and I think they're not great at the back, so they're gonna leave space, and I think we will just. You need to go for it also, like, because again, I think we will struggle because I'm saying that for a month now. Like away to Sampdoria. But like, you don't need to say they're that amazing team or thing like that, something like that. Like they're struggling, so you need to go for it also. Yeah,
I agree. If they're going for it, and then you have a chance to break with Murat, we don't even know who's starting tomorrow, to be honest. So I can't even comment.
We know.
But is it Vlahovic starting? Because I don't want to comment on Vlahovic if he's not starting.
No, he's not starting.
Is he actually not?
No, I wanted to keep that for the lineup, but yeah, he's not starting.
Oof, that's brutal. Okay, going back to the that's my hot take. That's brutal. We'll go back to his press conference. Dybala is doing better. He could be back for Villarreal. Don't hold your breath, everybody.
Who knows what he's back? He will not be back.
Yeah, let's get serious for a second. Dybala is a 29-year-old man, so technically he's 28, but he will be 29, so it's fair enough. A professional. He doesn't need anyone. It's insulting to think so. Like other professionals, he goes out and plays. He needs to get back into good shape, and he's doing that. He's working hard. I need Paulo. The team needs him. So do you think in that context he means he needs him for the foreseeable future or just for right now?
For right now. Because he was asked... someone said like, oh, the contract and all the talks, does he need help? And he was like, and he was kind of irritated. He was like, he's a grown-ass man. Like, what help does he need? Like, it's the world. He's like, it's a football world. Like, contract talks, it is what it is. It's what Chiellini yesterday said, and I spoke about it with Malik, and people were ripping Chiellini, like, and I was like,
that's crazy.
What the hell did he say? Like, he said nothing. I will say it like, Dybala fan base, because he has a fan base, which, okay, like, I was a fan of Del Piero, but I was a fan of Juve. Like, if he left, it is what it is. But that fan base of Dybala is becoming toxic. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's not normal. Yeah. It's actually not normal. And it's weird at times, because, again, I like Dybala, but it's Dybala. Like, I was not even that when I was watching Del Piero, and I hold Del Piero like 10 steps above Dybala in the pecking order. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, what will happen if we actually have a new legend like Del Piero? Like, it will be insane. If you're defending Dybala on every level, and I'm not saying he's wrong or right, or the club is wrong or right, but like, there needs to be a line. And they were coming after Chiellini yesterday and saying, oh, but he needs to speak, or he needs to shut up. He doesn't need to say anything. I'm like, yeah, he's the captain. He's the only one who can speak.
That's the club captain. Exactly.
Outside of, like, if you go, I said it to Malik, if you go to, I don't know where he was. No, it was a club interview with Sky. So they came to the club. But at an event or stuff like that. I think he's the only person who can talk about other players and not just the club. Like if it's, let's say, Dybala goes to an event, if he's asked something, he needs to keep it within the in the club. He needs to talk about the club.
Yep.
For me, Chiellini is the only one who can speak about individuals and not taking shots, but putting them in place. I don't know how to call it. And people were saying, "Oh, he doesn't have the right to speak." I'm like, he's the only one who has the right to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know.
No, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, Dybala FC is weird. The whole premise of people just supporting players is weird.
Yeah.
Like just players over the club. That's a weird concept. And we've gone over this because we also had Ronaldo before. So
yeah.
Just weird. And even if I can't even believe that there is a Dybala like FC because, like you said, like Del Piero is 10 times whatever Dybala is. So, and Ronaldo is the second best player to ever play. So, like, I understand people gathering towards those two, but for Dybala, it's like, what have you really done? You've had a decent career with Juventus, no doubt about it. But what have you really done?
Yeah.
So
there are levels to it. But I
yeah,
forgot to change the quotes. But yeah, it was weird because I tweeted out and I was like getting notification like I made a typo, like a bad one. I don't know. I messed something up big. I saw the quote tweets. I'm like, what? So again, I got that quote from a forum, very reliable. They don't make mistakes. But I was like, I'm gonna rewatch it because I wasn't home. So like I put it on. Like maybe they translated or typed it out in Italian wrongly. No, that's what he said. He was asked about it and he said like he needs to focus and just play the game. It is what it is.
Yeah. I got a question for you before we talk about Sampdoria again. Do you think he's fit and ready to go on Wednesday?
No.
Sorry. Do you think he even makes the bench?
Yeah, but he's not going to start because he's not going to risk it. Allegri. Because I think he believes he can beat Villarreal at home without Dybala, which I also believe, which I think they should. Not saying that, but that's what he believes. So he's like, do I need to take the risk? Like, if we beat Villarreal, we have Salernitana, and then we have an international break, and then he can come back fully fit, hopefully, for the last 8 games of the season, plus the semi-final, maybe the final of the Coppa Italia and the Champions League. But like, for the final stretch of the season, I think that's his hope or goal. So I don't think if there's a slight risk or the doctor saying 80%, I think it will be no. Coming from the bench, maybe, if I need you.
Okay. Fair. I don't think he's playing either. I'll throw my 2 cents in. But we'll continue on. Is this the last one?
This is the last one,
yeah. Yeah, last one from Allegri. I'm happy with Dusan. He still needs to improve, and I told him yesterday that his play needs to be cleaner, but that will come with time. Also because this will help him save energy during games. I like whatever he talks about Vlahovic, to be honest, because he's right.
Yeah, he's like people like he's. You know what it is? He says that you can easily not say it, but he will say it behind closed doors, and people think it's just Allegri. Like I've watched Pep in school, Kevin De Bruyne. I'm like, yeah, he's world class. You're still learning him stuff. Yeah, he is, and he does that in front of the world. So if people think these things are not happening in training with Dybala, with De Ligt and all those things, it happens. He's just kind enough, I don't know, to put that out there and say he needs to improve this, this, and this. So it's okay. Which I agree, because against Torino, we all agreed, like, he played against Bremer, and it was so easy for Bremer.
Yeah.
And after the game, Allegri was like, he needed to move, and I told him he needed to move, because he's making it so easy for the defender and very difficult for himself. And the next few games, he did improve that. He did.
Yeah, he's been a lot better.
So it's part of it, because with Fiorentina, it was different. He played differently.
100%.
That's what it is.
Well, it was asked of him.
Yeah. So you need to do it. It's not criticism, man. People think he's criticizing him.
No, it's coaching through the media right now. It's just letting him know what he has to do, but being honest.
Yeah.
And like you said, he's not just saying it to the media. He's definitely saying it at Continassa as well every day, whenever they're training.
Yeah, that's it.
So, again, pretty standard press conference, but he did give some insightful takes, especially on Vlahovic and about it's like you just stop asking.
Oh no.
Talk about him. If he's not available to play, he's hurt, and we'll let you know.
Yeah.
So.
I think did I glitch or did you glitch?
No, we're still going. You have the comments coming up now at the bottom.
Okay.
Oh no, it was me. I'm frozen there.
Okay, so we'll see. Okay, but yeah, like it's normal. Like he's just nice enough to say it basically. That's it.
And next we'll get into the starting lineups for Juventus and Sampdoria, but yeah, as you said, as you start the Juventus one, I'll read out what Atalanta has cooking. So they got a 4-3-1-2. Sorry, Sampdoria. They're in the back of my head. I'm scared. Sampdoria is going to play a 4-3-1-2 with Vladimir Falcone in net. Again, Ali and I discussed this before the show started, and we were saying, what's Aldero's deal? Is he hurt? And he's not hurt, but Damsgaard and Gabbiadini are hurt. So across the back, they got Berezinski at right back. Yoshida and Coley are still center back partners for some reason. And then they got Ojela as the left back, as per usual. And then in midfield, they got Kandreva, Ekdal, Thorsby, and Sensi. So Sensi plays more advanced for them now than what he did with Inter and Sassuolo, because at those two clubs, he was playing more as a deep line playmaker. But at Sampdoria, he's playing more advanced now. Sure. And then, Thorsby and Ekdal are going to be like the battlers in midfield. Kandreva is going to try and provide some width. And then up top, they got Chico Caputo and Quagliarella, as per usual.
We're not having a good season. I don't want to jinx it, but like you need to say it. So they're not having the best of seasons.
Yeah.
And you can see that in the standings because they're fighting relegation. It is what it is.
Yep.
So it's an important game for them, also for us. So maybe you were right, or like what you were trying to make me say, or you're saying Sampdoria won't go for it. Maybe there will be like a point at home against Juve in a relegation relegation battle. That's good. We'll take that. Or maybe they will be like, they're not great. We'll go for it at home. And I'm going for the second one. Yeah. I think they're just going to go for it.
Sampdoria are on 26 points and they're 15th.
Yeah.
They are 4 points ahead of Venezia, who are 8. Venezia is a game in hand. Spezia is tied with Sampdoria in points, 26, and then Cagliari is on 25.
Yeah.
So they're all in the mishmash together. And then there's crappy Genoa, crappy Salernitana.
Yeah.
So they could definitely take the approach of going for it because it's worked against Juventus. If you press Juventus, these guys aren't passing out. These guys are kicking the ball long. It's probably the most obvious thing. It is the most obvious thing that's transpired this season.
Yeah, because
when teams press Juventus, they can't pass out. They have to kick it long. And that's a shame, but it's reality.
And also maybe they're like, we don't, if you get a point against Juve, great, but like this is not the team we need to get points off. It's the other games. So I believe they're gonna go for it.
And again, why not?
Yeah.
So we see our lovely starting lineup here. Lovely is me being facetious, and me being as kind as I can be. I see 4-4-2.
Yeah, it's 4-4-2.
Yeah, and it makes my eyes want to bleed, but it is what it is. Tech and goal, Pellegrini at left back, Rugani, Dalit center backs, Danilo right back. It's essentially the same team minus Vlahovic and Keane. Quadrado on the right, Rabiot on the left, Loca, Arthur in the middle, Keane and Morata up top. It's out of necessity if you're resting Vlahovic.
Yeah, and I have a problem with that because I would have rested him against Fiorentina last week in the Coppa Italia. I said it. Then I was like, okay, you didn't rest him at home against Spezia. You didn't. You rest him away from home. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't rest him against Salernitana at home. You should beat Salernitana at home with Keane and Morata up top. Just let him play these 2 games because it's too important. Away from home against a team we struggled in the past big time. So and the Champions League coming up. Okay, forget about the Champions League. I'm like, but these 2 games are very important. Then Salernitana at home is important, but you should be beating Salernitana at home with Morata and Keane up top. Like, let's be real. This should happen. And even maybe Dybala will be back, probably. So you have options. I'm like, you need to play him tomorrow. When he had opportunities to rest him in games, I was like, okay, like, rest him. I'm fine with it. Like, you should be beating them without any problems. But tomorrow away from home, you pick that game.
It's a tough game.
Games. It's a tough game. It's a very tough game.
Khalid's saying Cuadrado's not playing.
Who said that?
Khalid in our comments is saying Cuadrado's not playing. I think he's recovered from whatever he had.
Yeah, Romeo said he's starting. He's back. Romeo.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, I don't know if he's gonna play, but for now, everybody, Di Marzio, Romeo, like, name it, Cuadrado's playing according to them.
So you have to think about man management as well. It's not just injuries. Dusan Vlahovic is a yellow card away from missing a game, getting an automatic suspension.
Great, he can miss Salernitana because after the break, it's Inter.
Saying this is what I'm saying. He should start today or not today, tomorrow, and he should skip the Salernitana game. Because if he gets a yellow card tomorrow, he misses it anyway.
Yeah.
But if he plays against Salernitana because he's rested tomorrow, and he picks up a stupid yellow card against Salernitana, then what happens?
He misses the Inter game.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what should have happened.
So criticism is due here because this is not proper man management in my opinion. Is he really that scared that Vlahovic is going to get that he's going to have no fitness for Wednesday? So how many days does that be in between? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days rest, match day against Villarreal.
Yeah, I have no idea what the thought process is. And Khalid is keep pushing Ake. He's not starting Ake away from home to Sampdoria.
Yeah,
I don't believe that for one bit.
We saw what happened to Ake against Fiorentina for 45 minutes.
Yeah, like he cannot play that position in 4-4-2. We can because he's not that player. He isn't.
No. He needs to pick up the ball up higher up the field.
Yeah,
that's what he needs.
The way we set up for tomorrow, that's not what's gonna happen.
No,
he's not gonna do that. Like, it was a Coppa Italia, so it was like, okay, but he's not doing that away from in Serie A. He's not Pirlo.
No. JJ saying problem is not Allegri, problem is young mentality. You saw one mistake and Ake was lost. Maybe they're just not ready for responsibility.
I don't think he was lost. Like, he needed to play again. He needed to defend. Like, he couldn't push up the field, and he's not that player. He isn't. It's like asking Chiesa on that 4-4-2. Remember at the start of the season? He was struggling because he needed to come from so far and so deep. He was gassed. Like, it was not the same anymore. So it's coaching at the end of the day. Like, he's not that player.
Yeah,
so don't play him.
Yeah,
like that.
I think this is the one point where I'm not even calling for Ake to play tomorrow. I'm calling for more Sule and Miretti to play. Because those guys will be like Moretti. You obviously can see that we need some help in midfield. I saw, that Juventus released their squad list.
Yeah.
We have 4 central midfield. We have 4 midfielders.
Yeah.
And one of them is Moretti. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah.
We're in a really tough spot, and that kid should be playing some minutes tomorrow at least. But you know what's going to happen? It's going to be 1-0 the whole game for either side. I don't know who yet. You'll see in my comments or my predictions soon. But even Sule. should get some minutes.
he should be getting some. Like, it's unbelievable he's not getting minutes. But now Bernardeschi's back. Okay, he's not back for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Quadrado, Dybala, I don't think he's gonna make the squad anymore if everybody's back. So
yeah, no chance.
I don't see him like he will get minutes if you're losing 2-0 with 25 minutes to go. Then yeah, you need to do it. Like, there's nothing left.
Yeah.
It's like Atalanta away when you were just chucking random players in there, not even in position, funny. No idea what was happening. It was just a mess. Like, because I remember that game. Oh, yeah, of course I remember. It's not long ago, but like I came on for the reaction. I was like, before I went live, I asked Justin, who the hell came on? Like, I have no idea what happened over there. Like,
yeah,
it was just weird subs. I saw Ake, I was like, he came on? I had no idea. Keane came on. It was a mess. So I think that's the only, how do you want to say, the possibility of seeing Sule tomorrow, unless you're 5-0 up or something insane like that. But yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I saw a stat. We never won a game with 3 goals difference this season, right? And that will be the first time since...
I think 4-2 was our best win.
Yeah, and that will be the first time since the early 80s or something that we didn't manage to
win a game by more than 3?
Yeah, or at least 3.
Yeah, at least 3. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's and if you look at the teams that are in the league, the squads, I'm like, ooh. That's not great.
There's some bad teams, man. Some bad teams. Yeah. Sule's not in the list for the game, so there goes that.
I to be honest, I've not checked the list. Let me see. No, he's not in the list. Stramaccioni is in the list. He's not in the list.
Fantastic.
I didn't check, but I checked now.
Yeah, it is what it is. So hopefully Moretti gets him.
Then he must be injured, Sule, because it doesn't make sense to not call him up.
Did he not just do a whole interview as well today or yesterday?
Yeah,
did he have like
I didn't check
going on? Yeah. Whatever. So Sampdoria is going to play more tight. They're going to play tighter through the middle with the chance that Kandreva gets out wide. So you got to hope Rabiot is smart enough to tuck in tomorrow, and you got to hope that those 3 do a good job clogging up the middle, because Thorsby and what's the other guy's name I said? He used to play for Juventus. Ekdal, Thorsby and Ekdal, like they're gonna tackle, they're gonna work hard. That's how they make their bread and butter in the league.
Yeah,
they better be up for it.
And Khalid is saying,
called up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right, because those players are like, that's what they have, like fighting spirit, or like, but it's not. Yeah, they have talent because they play Serie A football, but like, you know what I mean. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not nice on the eye.
No.
Carly is saying players feel pressure from Allegri, thinking they will lose a spot in the starting 11. Media pressure, so they play too afraid. I don't think so, because Rabiot, Sandro stink the place out and they keep playing. So I don't think anyone is feared of losing their spot. I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is Allegri not being like that.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
The complete opposite almost.
Yeah, because some of these players...
Maybe the young kids feel like that.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I would say 90% of the squad, they can stink it out for weeks. They will play. They will play. So, yeah.
Bernardeschi, Rabiot, Sandro.
Yeah, Khalid's saying at least Arthur. Yeah, he doesn't like Arthur. Like, he can play on a world-class level. He doesn't rate him. He actually doesn't rate him. It's like, I don't know, like, everybody has something they don't like for, I don't know what reason, even if it's not a good reason, and you don't like him forever. Like, even if they turn it around, or like if it improves, and that's like
you with Bernardeschi.
Yeah, only he will never improve. So I'm good. I'm good with that.
News came out yesterday or today. Arthur Melo made the national team.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him.
Good for us.
Yeah, good for us. I was going to say, because it adds some value. If you can get into that Brazilian national team, you're obviously doing something right. So hopefully that's hopefully he plays a bit.
Sandro makes a team. I don't know if he's doing something well, but
I hope there's a cheeky offer that comes in.
Yeah, it needs to be very cheeky.
How about like how does it make sense when Renan Lodi is going to be valued at some level and Alexander is valued at like nothing? Please, someone explain that to me.
The deals like one is 23, the other one is
The contracts,
24.
okay, but
Yeah,
if you straight up look at them,
I still think Lodi is a better player at the moment.
yes, no, I agree 100%. But
Okay.
I don't understand why Lodi would get like why does Sandro start and nobody wants him?
Oh, that. But yeah, it's like why does Rabiot start for France when they have Chouameni and Kunku, all these
Yeah,
players? It's like it's the coach. It's like why does he start for us? Why does Sandro keep playing when he's fit, even when he stinks? Rabiot, like name it. It's just
Rabiot starts because he's always available and he's got the characteristics. That's what I keep hearing.
yeah, but it's about time he uses those characteristics. Like I'm not
Whenever
the
I always hear, oh yeah,
yeah.
Rabiot's got the characteristics. What
I
characteristics?
no idea. I don't think he knows.
Yeah. Oh, it's too funny. But not again, we're beating a dead horse here, but it's sorry, it's Pirlo, it's Allegri, it's Deschamps.
Yeah, yeah.
They all say this guy's got the characteristics. Put that on a t-shirt with Rabiot's ponytail.
And Raven is
It's crazy.
asking, are you 100% sure Dusan won't start tomorrow? Allegri didn't say anything. Allegri never said, but I'm not 100% sure. I would say Romeo is. Not even 100, but like 90% sure. It can still
Yeah.
change, though.
Well, so I saw Agresti tweeted the predicted lineup
Yeah.
tonight or today. Did he say Vlahovic is out of it?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I put
Oh,
it on the screen.
that's what you based it. Okay, that's what you based it off of. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. Nobody is. But
Yeah, nobody's.
why is my camera not
Most
working?
likely,
Okay.
you blacked out again.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know. My camera
Okay.
was out of power.
If you want, because again, we can. Do you want to do a deep dive into Sampdoria?
You can. Yeah,
They
we
are
can.
what they are. They
They're
are what they are.
they're not a good
They're an
team.
aging. They're not a good
Yeah.
team. They're an aging squad. They're the same players that they always have. You could like I really didn't even have to look at the lineup today. I could have just told you what was going to happen.
Yeah.
They play a little bit better with Gianpaolo. That's what I can tell you.
They do because it's a different approach. But
Yeah,
like ever since you joined, I watched one game, and that
yeah.
was
The Atalanta game.
also 2 games. I watched Udinese game also away from home.
Okay.
Well, not fully, but like it was on. They're not great, but it was away from home. And we watched them against us. Again, it was a B team, but some of these players, like,
Yeah,
they're in a bad moment. They are. And, like, my fear is just going away to that stadium. Not the team. It's just the atmosphere.
yeah,
We struggle. Like, I said it. Or we struggle big time, or we beat the, you know what, out of Sampdoria or Genoa. Like, there's nothing in between. Like, we
yeah,
struggle, or we just cruise control through the game. There's nothing in between.
yeah,
There's nothing like a comfortable win, like 2-0. Yeah, like controlling some part of the game and then struggling some moments of the game. It's like complete struggle or complete domination. And
yeah,
I've not seen us dominate any team for 90 minutes
yeah.
this year,
No, I
I
agree.
think. So
No, for sure.
I think we will struggle, even though they're not a good team. But so were Spezia. We struggled against Spezia. Torino,
Yeah,
we struggled against Torino. So, and now we need to do it with even less players.
yeah.
So
The one thing I like they're not again, they're not the most athletic team. They're not going to
no,
outrun
yeah,
Juventus. Like Caputo, Quagliarella, they're not going to win headers against Delit or I'm not going to say Regani, but they're not going to win the physical battle against those two. They those strikers don't pose a threat to me. I'm going to knock on wood, but they don't pose a threat to me. I'm not. I like those two center backs should be like I'm going to eat these guys up for dinner.
they should. Like I said,
They
like they
should.
don't have good, especially Quagliarella. And knock on wood,
Yeah,
now he's gonna turn up.
he's going to score a scissor kick or
It's like
something.
your Zeko prediction.
Yeah.
And but it's just a feeling. Like it's not based on they're good. It's just a
Yeah.
feeling. Maybe it's a
Yeah.
feeling and based on we're not that great. and we
Yeah.
struggle against anyone. Like I think we
Well-
can play Cremonese and we will struggle for some reason. Like that's the
Yeah.
feeling I have.
You know what's going to happen as well, though.
Yeah, we
You
will
know,
struggle.
Morata's and Keane are going to get taken out as well by Collie.
Yeah, but like
100%.
yeah, like Yoshida, like
Yoshida's not a good defender,
No,
but like
that's what
the
I'm
guy
saying.
who's going up against Omar Colley, like he'll lose.
It should be Morata.
It should be.
Because Keane cannot. Like I'm not saying Morata's greater, but Keane can absolutely not do it. Like we saw that
Yeah.
against Bremer in the first game away to Torino. Like he got
Yeah.
pulled at halftime because I think even
He was so
Allegri
bad.
was like, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna happen, and I'm not gonna embarrass you for another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Because usually he doesn't make subs at halftime unless there's an injury. That was one of the first
Yeah.
times I've see him do that. So I was kind of surprised. And after that game, Keane disappeared. Until now, he's coming above water again.
Yeah.
A little bit. But yeah.
A poco. Michael Raza saying Juve must win tomorrow. Hopefully a convincing performance. JJ saying don't let Quagliarella shoot. Yeah.
I just think a
And
win
Khalid.
tomorrow. It doesn't need to be convincing for me. Because I know we're not going to...
Yeah. Khalid is... Go ahead.
No, I said I don't know. I know we're not winning convincingly until the end of the
No.
season. Maybe one game or
Yeah.
2 games, but like for a complete stretch of those games, no. So I'm in just win mode. I don't know how. I
Yeah.
don't care how. Just win, because I know. And probably I will come on and say we were bad, because I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
that is not my main focus now. The main focus is just win. I don't care how.
Three
Just
points.
win it.
Shithouse your way to wins. I don't really care.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go into our predictions now that we're pretty close to what we're gonna try and say. And they're brought to you by the Serie A Fantasy website, as you can see in the top right-hand screen above Alejandro's head.
Yep.
The link is in the description. You just need to go to the website, put your name, username in, fill out your team of the week, whatever. It's very similar to other Premier League fantasy apps, all those things. You just pick your 11. Whoever's going to get the most points, you get the most points. And you think if you captain Moise Keane, you're going to triple his hat trick tomorrow. Great. But yeah, you compete against everybody else in our league. Again, apparently I'm at the bottom. So
Yeah, you are.
So that's not good news. I do still have Chiesa in my midfield, and he's been out since January.
Nice.
Busy guy. Yeah. But yeah, compete against us, and then I think you have a chance to win other prizes via the website if you do good enough.
Yeah.
So there you go. Join it. You want to go first? Yeah, everyone in the comments also give us your opinions on what's gonna happen.
I have 2 predictions in my head. They're the same result, but like different scores.
Okay.
So
The same result, different scores. How does that work?
yeah, I mean the same result, like a draw, a win, or lose, but
Oh,
a different score. Which one I'm gonna pick? Okay, I'm gonna say 0-0.
0-0?
I had 1-1 in my head the entire week, but I'm going 0-0.
Okay. 0-0, so that means absolutely no goal scorers. Boring game. Do you expect it to be boring game, or do you expect it to be some flashes?
No, I think
here and there?
yeah, it's gonna be relatively boring with some moments where they will put us under pressure, and maybe we will look a bit shaky. But I think 0-0.
Okay. You're saying 0-0. I'm gonna say 1-0 victory, and it's gonna be from Moise Keane. He's gonna get us another victory because his goals mean points.
You're just
So
gonna
I
push
believe-
it just because we disagree with you.
Hey, listen. Last week I called everything correctly, and you gave me the dirtiest look ever.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, not afterwards when you were right, but like
No, not afterwards, but as I was saying my prediction, you gave me the daggers.
yeah.
So I'm saying 1-0, Juventus wins. Moise Keane scoring the goal because he has a knack for that. And we'll see the chat here. JJ saying 1-0 Juve. I'll be happy. Don't care how. Same for the Champions League game. Okay. RB Comps is saying 3-1 Juve. Michael Rosso is saying, I'll take the 3 points. We play horrible football, though. Hard and discouraging to watch. Yeah. but we still watch.
Yeah.
Juve wins 2-1. Khalid saying 2-0 Juventus. Unholy Fun saying 2-0 Juventus. Quadrado Rabio. Oh man,
That's
that'd be
mission
something.
impossible.
And then Mario Theophanis is saying tough game, 1-1 draw.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind, but I'm going 0-0.
He's on the same wavelength as you.
Yeah, that's it.
So those are predictions. Those are brought to you by, again, the Serie A website, fantasy website.
We still have about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we can talk about transfers or whatever.
Yeah, I want to talk about...
Yeah, go ahead, or whatever.
No, just because before we move on to players, the Gazzetta dello Sport, how do you want to say that? Stat? I don't know. Injury stat. I will say injury stat. I don't know if you read that. I don't think so, because it was early in the morning. I tweeted that out. So I think you missed that one. So again, I will explain the context later. Oh, I need to change this really quickly. Okay. So of the 145 games so far missed by Juve players due to injury, 112, so 77% have been caused by muscle injuries.
Okay, before you move on, because there's a couple things I want to say here. 145 man games lost already.
Missed, yeah, all players combined.
Up until the 29th match day.
Yeah.
That's a travesty. Yeah. That's gotta be the first place. Like, we gotta be first in that category.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like,
so 112 out of those games.
Yeah. That's like
112 of those are because of muscle injuries.
Yeah. Muscle problems, injuries, like name it, but muscle issues. So 77%.
So, yeah.
And people, no, really quickly, because people say, is it players? Yeah, but like when the number is that, it's more than players.
Yeah.
It's not like
once you, yeah.
It's insane. Like it's more than some of the play. Yeah, we know Chiellini and we know Dybala lately, but still, that's insane.
Yeah, that's a travesty. That's got to be something more than just players picking up injuries or left, right, and center. That's got to be training. That's got to be what they do in the gym. That's got to be coaching, because if they're being coached to work hard and track back all the time and just do different movements, it's going to react to their muscles differently. 112. So let's do 145 minus 112. That's like 33. So 33 games have been missed so far because of contact injuries.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Chiesa's missed what? 10 games?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
McKennie's missed at least 2 now. So that's already 12.
Oh, McKennie missed more than 2.
No, through contact injuries.
Okay.
3 or 4 maybe?
Yeah, something like that. At least 4. At least.
So that's half of those right there. Like that's a crazy stat.
Like it's all muscle injuries.
Yeah.
Let's say that. It's all muscle injuries. And that will drop. The number will drop just because of Chiesa. He doesn't have one and he's gonna miss the next 15 games or something we still have.
Yeah.
Competitions maybe. So he's gonna bring that number down. But
and McKennie.
But for now, it looks bad. It looks kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Also, like the video. Forgot to say that.
Oh yeah, I like the video.
If you read it, and subscribe. But it's more than just...
We're 2 away. Yeah, we're 2 away from 2,500.
Yeah, it's more than just players. Like
So
and again,
then here we go.
Ramsey was in that also.
Yeah, well,
but he's gone.
Counts.
Yeah, but like it counts. But like I think he takes up for like 70%. Because he's been out in the entire season, like before he left, like 20 games. It was like 3 games available, and all the rest was just muscle injuries.
Yeah. After that stat came, there's been already 2 different varying opinions. RB Comps is saying that's why Allegri deserves credit. Is it also to his detriment that he's coaching like this, the players in this manner?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both.
So is Allegri essentially putting himself into this position where he has only 12 first teamers fit?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like the training, Evra said, like it's insane.
Yeah.
He said it like it's actually insane. It's and he basically said like at times it feels just pointless. Like what are we doing over here?
Yeah.
So it's also on coaching. And then what Bonucci, like he couldn't play. He needed to play because we had nobody else. He did that again, all those injuries. But then Chiellini, it is what it is. Ramsey, it is what it is. Dybala, again, at the moment, it is what it is. So that's out of his reach. If these players just pick them up for fun,
Yeah.
because that's what they do. That's not coaching, but that's what the club, I think, needs to look at now and getting these players out. If you cannot stay fit, it's done.
Yeah. Khalid's asking when Zakaria will be back. I think after the Champions League game.
Yeah, after international break. Not
Yeah,
even
he's okay. So that's crazy. If that dude goes to play for Switzerland, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna be pissed.
He's not going. He's not going.
No. Okay.
No, he's not back in training. Not even now. So we will be back in training in 1 week, and he will play.
But Dybala got called up to the Argentina national team, and he's going.
Not for a friendly. He's not gonna do that.
Okay. Well, you better not.
I don't believe.
And then JJ is going back to the coaching point. How did they practice insane amount of injuries and nothing showing in terms of physicality on the field? He's right.
He's right.
Or she. They're right.
Yeah.
Jeremiah saying our coaches under Allegri are ancient looking. We need younger, dynamic ones, up to date with the latest modern style of training, rest, game time.
Does it mean they're facial? Like actually aging?
Yeah, he's saying it's a combination of both. Like he's saying the dude next to Landucci looks old and he's probably instilling an old philosophy of training. Like they're probably running up. He's probably saying like they're running up mountains and stuff.
Like carrying rocks in a bag.
Yeah, back in my day, I used to run up the hill.
Just training on the street randomly.
Yeah.
No grass. Yeah, I don't know. And Mario brings up your stat. Juve have scored at least 2 goals in the last 6 games against Sampdoria.
Yeah.
So I
hope that trend continues.
I told Julian not to jinx it, but Mario did. Great.
I didn't say it. I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, I remember the name. I'm gonna block him if you don't.
But just going off of what Mario said, they have beaten Sampdoria 6 straight games.
Okay, you said it. I'm gonna change my result to 2-0 Sampdoria. Quagliarella twice.
Oh jeez.
Aaron Becom said blaming Allegri for injuries is ridiculous. To a certain degree. Because I'm like if Ran never said anything, I nothing to stand on. I will be like, yeah, that's insane. Like, what do you know? But he said that, and he actually said like it's ridiculous at times. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like in moments where you need to chill because we just played or something, or if we have a big game coming up, we did the same thing, and it was like it wasn't okay. And I think Dani Alves said that also. Something about Was that Dani Alves?
He did say he called it out. He called
before the Champions League game. He said before the Champions League final, we were doing some weird training sessions, like when you need to just relax. Because I agree with that. Like you trained the entire season.
Yeah.
3 games before the Champions League games, you don't need to boost your fitness. It's not gonna change in 3 games. It just need to be relaxed, focused. And that's what he said. He called it out. He said we were still training intensely and physically, and he was like, that was not okay.
Yep, and he's like, get me out of here. I'm gone.
Yeah, and let's see if Allegri learned from that if we play the Champions League final this season. I needed to say that from Justin.
But yeah. Too funny. Khalid goes on to say medical team out. Yeah. RB Comps is laughing, and then Mario's also laughing. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But we do need nothing but 3 points tomorrow.
Yeah, 100% sure. Yeah.
And I don't care if it's exactly how the Fiorentina game happened. If it's 3 points, it's 3 points.
Yeah, at this point, I said it. I'll take I'll take all 3 points. I don't care how we do it. I just need the 3 points. Because the situation is just not great in terms of squad wise. So if we struggle, we are like, when was the last time we fell behind? It's a good question. I need to check. Let me check.
Is it Roma?
I'm gonna check now because I came up with a good question.
Yeah, you did. I wonder if you have do you have the answer to your own question?
Wait,
I
have it here. Nobody in the chat say anything. Or
you got it?
So we won. Empoli, we went in front. Torino also Atalanta, but we didn't came back. I was talking about coming back.
No, we were beating Atalanta, weren't we? Oh no, we came back.
No.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. They scored first. Malinowski.
Then we have
Classic.
Sassuolo, Verona, Milan, Sampdoria, Udinese. We beat Inter. We were in front. Roma. It was Roma.
Yeah.
It was Roma. It's the last time, and that's 1, 2. I'm including
That's
the
January.
Roma game. 1, 2, 3. So I will not include the Roma game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games ago. It's actually good. I want to say that's good. That's a good stat. That's a good stat. But I'm like, with a limited squad now, I have no idea how we're going to react on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. Like, it was a good stat. Like, it's good. And against Atalanta, we went down. We came back for a point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea how that team will react. That's why Allegri basically came up with that 50-minute Sampdoria stat, saying they scored I don't know how many percentage of their goals in those
the first
that
15.
period. So I think he knows. That's what I said at the beginning.
Yeah.
I think he feels if we go down, this team doesn't have enough to overturn it, and that's a worry. Again, that's my feeling, going off his presser, and that's also a worry for Villarreal.
Yeah.
That's for Wednesday.
Yep, that's for Wednesday. Hopefully we get some squad players back for then. Hopefully we don't lose any tomorrow. So the start time is 12 p.m. Eastern time, I believe.
Yeah, it's 6.
And it's 6 p.m. In Europe, CEST on Saturday. Yeah, that's weird.
It's the worst possible moment to play a game. Like, it's actually awful. Like, or you have the weekend is on 6, like usually away, or I'm working till 5, so I need to rush back home.
Yeah,
it's a mess. I hate it. And
I have to watch mine on tape delay.
Yeah, that's bad. On Sunday we finally play at 3 again on a Sunday. It's 9 for you.
Yeah, it's early for me.
But 3, I think this is the first time, maybe the second time this season. First time.
We usually don't.
We don't.
We usually don't play that early.
And I remember when we were winning leagues, we always played at 3.
Yeah.
And I like 3 on
Except
Sunday.
Big games, yeah.
That's
against all the crap teams. Yeah, the crap teams usually play at 9 a.m.
But now that they
on Sunday.
Yeah, now that they have 3 slots on Saturday and also 4 slots on Sunday, we always make the late slots. And I hate it. I actually hate it. What was it, Jan? 12:30 on a Sunday is also a stinky one.
Oh yeah, for me too. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
That's a 6:30 a.m. start time for me.
Yeah, I forgot about it. That's bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind the lunchtime games though. I don't mind the 12 o'clockers because if you come back from breakfast, if you're out for breakfast in the morning or in the weekend, you come home, you watch your game, and then you go do your day. Justin's
saying next Sunday's game is at 10 a.m. It's at 9 for you.
No, it's at 10. It's at 10.
How is it?
Because the clocks. Our clocks turn ahead on this Sunday coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it already changed.
No, so the Champions League game for us on Wednesdays will be at 4 p.m.
We play at 9, right?
9
p.m. Okay. Oh.
So it's a little bit different. It's only an hour though. It's only an hour difference.
Yeah, it's an hour later basically.
Yep.
So we're doing this, and now you say I had no idea because we're doing.
What?
Because we're doing these shows always at 4:45.
Oh yeah.
So it's
usually I do tell you that beforehand. My bad.
So it's later for you, right? It's 5:45.
I mean, hold on. If we do it at 4:45, it'll be
Oh no, it's
9:45 for you.
4:45. Okay,
Yeah,
but
it'll be
like,
still 4:45 for me, but it'll be a little bit different for you.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was already was over a few weeks
Yeah.
ago, because over here it's did it change over here? I have no idea.
No, your time changes. I think a week after ours,
Oh yeah,
or a week or two after ours at least. Yeah.
I'm confused.
That's all good. Who cares? We'll sort it out. I'm pretty sure we'll watch it regardless.
I don't know. I almost scammed Justin and waking up earlier. I don't know.
I need to make a good point though. We need to finish the game early and rest players. It's not going to happen, but it's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good point. And if we go to extra time for Villarreal, oh my god.
We're gonna have dead people playing.
Yeah.
We have corpses, zombies playing.
At that point, if Ake and all those players don't play, oh my god.
Yeah.
They just need to quit. They need to go back. They need to get on a call with their managers after the game and say, "Get me out of here."
Yep.
Next season, because if you don't get minutes in 120-minute game, when, like you said, like with corpses at that point, then something is wrong.
Yep.
Justin has no idea how time changes works.
Yeah.
Nice. You're gonna be late on work for a lot of time. What?
Yeah. I was gonna say. Oops. No, that's for Tuesday's pregame. That's for Tuesday's pregame. I don't want to say anything now.
Yeah,
that's a tease. That's a tease, folks.
It's a tease. I need we need to make it through tomorrow first. I think that's
yeah, for sure.
Mario saying Sense will be a threat tomorrow. I think he will. Every time we play him, when he's fit, because that's also an issue. Yeah, because I think he's actually a good player. He was overhyped when he played Barcelona. Remember, or was it Barcelona? That season, like he was.
Yeah, he played with Inter and he played at Barcelona.
He got way too much hype, but he's a good player. Honestly, he's very. You remind me of Politano for some reason. Like
Politano.
Yeah, like not the same players, but when they play,
okay,
full of energy. Like it's full of energy. It's just going for it, like, a bit like Chiesa, but with not the same quality. But it's like they're going for it, 90 minutes and whatever. And
they're busy.
Yeah, they're like a pain in the ass. So yeah, and last one, Unai had a bad records in away games. Yeah. But our Champions League home game record in the knockout routes, it's not great either the last year. So it is what it is. I was thinking about it today, like if the away goal rule was
still in play.
Still in play, yeah. That will change everything for the squad in terms
100%.
Yeah, and if we didn't make that stupid mistake, like it would be the same. Like it would be much easier to approach that game with the squad we have available. So that's frustrating.
Yep, I agree. Now people are just saying some crazy things. Do you want to give an opinion on Chelsea?
I saw they might get even. I read something. Wait, let me think. They said, "Oh, what's the name of the sponsor of the
3?
No, of the Premier League. Is it Barclays? Something like
that?
Oh,
Barclays. Yeah.
Barclays.
The bank.
They closed their account, Chelsea's account down or something.
Yep.
So they're frozen. But I think
they can't pay people.
I think like okay, they see thing. I'm not going into the political stuff because like it is what it is. Like it's kind of scary that the government can do these things.
That's wild. To be honest,
it's actually scary. Like they can do all those things based on because they knew who that guy was, or like So they just waited when they needed it. I don't know. Very very scary to be honest. But they're not gonna go let a team like Chelsea go to what. Like they'll go figure it out. And he knew this was coming because he tried to offer the club to the foundation the control, and that that they said no, we don't want it. And then he said, okay, I'm gonna put it up for sale. I'm not gonna take any profit. I'm gonna donate the money. So he knew what was coming, and the government was basically like, you're not gonna make a single penny of this money of the sale. We're gonna sell it for you. That's what they said. We're gonna sell it for you.
Yeah.
And that's actually weird.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like, sucks to suck, but you're owned by who you're owned. Like, you were praising his name 2 weeks ago
Yeah, that was
against Burnley or
embarrassing.
somebody.
That was embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. You get what you get. He's allowed to sell the club now. That just came in like an hour ago. He's still allowed to sell the club.
Yeah, but like the government is, like he cannot sell to whoever he wants. But again,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge. But like, never mind, because like Newcastle owners, like,
Yeah.
they first say no for a reason, and then they say yes. So, and again, not probably, I don't want to say it, but our owners, like, when you have so much money, at some point you have done something that shouldn't have been done. Like, it is what it is, because you don't get that rich for doing everything by the rules.
Ethically.
Yeah, ethically, no chance at all. Some might have done worse things. I'm not gonna say that, but like, all these billionaires, they did stuff wrong. Like, come on, you don't have that kind of money for doing everything right. No chance.
I know.
It's a mess over there.
It's a sticky situation in terms of what, like, do not get so hyped up about players coming and going, because they literally cannot. They cannot sell.
Yeah.
They cannot buy.
At the moment, no.
They're free agents. The free agents are allowed to walk
Yeah.
still. So obviously,
But
Christensen's already signed with Barcelona.
that's right.
Azpilicueta's about to go. Rudiger, who knows? And I forget Thiago Silva signed at the wrong time.
But I think they're gonna, like, it's now, but like next week or 2 weeks, it's gonna,
change again.
Yeah, because the government intervened with Super League, trying to protect the teams. Like, they're not gonna, because they care. Like, it's a source of income also for them. It is what it is. It's a big club, Chelsea, in the world. It is. So they're not gonna ruin that. They aren't. But the fact that they are going to look for an owner, that's worrying, because they can bring in just, like, I don't want to say that, like, Mr. Nice Guy, British billionaire. Yeah. And he might have dirt in the closet, but it's okay for them then. And he's gonna run the club like a business, like the Glazers or something like that. Because Abramovich pumped, like, really quickly 1.5 billion of his own money in it, and it was like, I'm gonna take it back once I sell the club. He's not gonna take it back, but no owner is gonna pump 1.5 billion in the club saying, I don't need it back.
Of their own money. This is the hot take. Not the hot take. This is the key point.
Own money, just pure own money. And he was like, I don't need it. You don't need to pay me back. Maybe one day I will sell the club. I need a part of that back.
Yeah.
Unless you're owned by the PSG owners, City owners, they can do it.
Yeah.
They can do it. So for them, it's for Chelsea fans, it's a scary time, because like, everything can happen. They can have a sugar daddy, or they can have Cronky or the Glazers.
Well, option A right now is not option A, but like, one of the options is the New York Jets owner, and that is scary for.
Oh, I thought it was the Dodgers owner. That's even worse.
Well, he might be in it too. Yeah, I was gonna say, but the Jets owner, the New York Jets, the American football team, they're looking to he's looking to buy, and
oh my god,
if he becomes the owner, and he's gonna turn him into Arsenal and Man United.
Yeah, they're gonna just take the profit out of it, because look at the Jets. Like, do they pay players like that much? I think
quarterbacks make 30 million a year.
Yeah, if you're good. But he stinks. For now, but like the Bengals, they don't pay. Now they're starting to pay players, but like, usually they don't spend money.
The salary cap is 120 million a year.
But then again, it depends on the owner if he wants to spend the money.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Not. So I don't think it's a worse thing. Nothing against Americans, but like, normally these American owners, they don't care about the sport. It's just an investment.
Yeah.
Let's look at Arsenal and look at Man U. Like, they spend, but like, and I know,
And it's not the owner's money though. It is the club's generated money that they spend.
Yeah, because some say menu owners have wasted more than 1 billion on transfers over the 7 years alone.
It's not the owners.
They take so much money out of the club. Like I read an article in the Athletic. I'm like, oh my god, like
they do.
They're just drying it. It's dry. Like the bank accounts are drying up, and they have so many debts. So yeah, they can spend, but they're taking money out of it. So many debts, and let's say in 20 years they're gonna sell it, and they're just making sure
debt free.
Yeah, they will pay the debts, and even if they don't make profit off the sale, they took it out of it for the past 40 years.
And they're saving it. Yeah, exactly.
They're smart. They know what they're doing. So
they know what they're doing. They're not football. They're not European football people. They are businessmen. Yep, they are businessmen.
And again, we can talk about Agnelli, which we do.
Yep.
But it could have been a lot worse.
but a European football man. Like, he loves Juventus.
Yeah, of course. And people say Abramovich loved Chelsea. At the beginning, he had a good reason to buy Chelsea, and it wasn't love. It wasn't love for Chelsea because Chelsea was, I won't say nothing at the time, but like,
they're very average. They're meh. They're whatever. They're there.
He bought him for a reason, and he started to love him because he was at every game before he got banned from the country. He was at every game. So okay, but like the Glazers, the Kroenke, like they don't know which players are playing for the team. They have no idea.
No idea.
Because I read an article also in the Athletic. The Glazers went to a game, and some of the sons and like family members were just asking how does sport really works and stuff like that. I'm like, how can you own a club, a company, and you have no idea what's going on? That's actually sad.
Yeah, and I don't feel bad at all for Man United fans.
I don't care.
I don't feel bad for Arsenal fans. They don't give a shit, to be honest. Sucks to suck.
Yeah. It's just the way they.
It could happen to Chelsea as well.
Yeah, and the way they acted, the government is a bit like
sketchy.
Yeah, sketchy. Now you do it, but for different situation you don't. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It's scary. That's my word, because they can freeze assets, take things.
They have the power. Yeah.
It's unbelievable, actually. So yeah.
It is. So there's our little adventure into European football outside Juventus.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's that. Are you good? Anything else you have to say?
No, I'm good.
Are you doing anything tomorrow for the game?
So tomorrow there will be a reaction video.
Yeah.
There will be live player ratings, and then the next day there will be your reaction video. Yes. Wait.
I'm doing a pre-recorded match reaction, but not tomorrow.
Okay, so Sunday will be yours and Justin's daily video. And he's saying you should make a shirt with, I've read an article in the Athletic. Okay, I will say why I've read it.
Yeah, that's all you, man. I hate the Athletic.
I do, but I got a free 1-year subscription. So I read it, and I don't read news, but like those sort of articles, because usually you don't. Where do you read them? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Where transfer news you get tweets, but like those articles don't. So it's fun because it's interesting. I don't like the Athletic. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. North American sports for the Athletic is horrible as well. Let's work on the Athletic day. That's what we're doing. But yeah. So this is all happening on the channel. You'll be if you have the bell icon selected, you'll know what's happening, and you'll know when we're going live next. So do that. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 2,500. If you want, this is where I'm gonna plug in my Twitch account, Ale. So you can look away for a bit.
No, if you send me the link,
Twitch account.
If you send me the link, I will put it in the description. You need to send me the link.
How do I do that?
Put it in the chat.
My profile?
Yeah, put the link of your profile in the chat.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
So,
play FIFA?
Yeah, we're having a FIFA tournament tomorrow. We did a fantasy draft for a FIFA tournament, and it's 12 teams of my buddies and whatnot. And I'm gonna be streaming my games And my group's games. So Group B, big group. All my friends are in it. Crazy. And my cousin is also in it. And you probably know him. He's the one who likes cranberry ginger ale. But yeah, follow my Twitch account, Gennady10. It's going to start 7 p.m. 7 p.m. my time. So check it out. I got Mbappe and Son.
Yeah, but all the rest things. I saw you.
No, what are you talking about?
You made you sent me the transfers. Like you lost all the transfers, all of them. Like
I did not lose the transfers at all. I gained money.
Oh my god. You just talk about the Glazers and now you're talking about I gained money in a FIFA tournament draw.
I got Bruno, I got Casemiro, and I got Pogba in my midfield.
Yeah, but like I saw the
Barella. I sold Barella. Yes.
You sold a lot of them and you got nothing in return.
I got rid of my crappy left back. Yeah, I got rid of my crappy left back, and then I got Spinazzola, who's a great FIFA player.
I got it over here. Let me see, because it was in the group, right?
Yeah, I sent it in the group.
Was it on the piece of paper? You wrote it down, right?
No, I think I sent it in notes.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So my front line is Heung-min Son, 89 overall, Kylian Mbappe, 91, and Marcus Rashford. Mind you, yeah, okay, that sucks.
Why can I not find when? Oh, it's gone.
I don't know.
But it's not. It was last week, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's gone. You deleted it because you knew.
I did not delete anything.
It's gone. Where is? No, it can't be gone.
Do you wanna know?
Yeah, but I need to read it because you're gonna leave things out of it.
I'm not. I'll shut up.
I know.
I will.
Wait.
There's proof, right? Can you even see that? I don't even know if you can see that.
Oh, that was the one. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I drafted Mbappe, Son, Pogba, Varane, Alexander-Arnold, Alaba, Barella, Ferran Torres.
I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, look at wait, you. What was okay? So, you subbed. So you had Trent, okay, Alaba. You moved Barella. You moved Ferran Torres. You moved Joao Felix for Danilo.
Yeah, I had to.
Akuma for Spinazzola. You had Rodri. You got Bruno Fernandes. I'm like, yeah. You did a paratici. Like you downgraded.
No, but I did. That was smart though, because in FIFA they work different.
Yeah, you can explain. you open your statement with "I save money." I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I did save money though. But my team is good. I simmed a bunch of games against these other teams that are in the competition, and I've been winning the sims. So now I just gotta get back on the sticks and play. Yeah. So also, 7 o'clock tomorrow night it starts.
Yeah, because you blocked it. That's gonna come to the channel. Hopefully at the start of next season or the summer. That's gonna come to the channel.
Yeah, and when we do that, I'll start a career mode and I'll call it Bianconeri Zone, whatever. Yeah. And then we'll create a team and we'll go from there. We'll get input from our members to who to sign, be realistic. Oh my God. And then we'll go from there. It's fun though. It's a good time. So yeah, we good?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. So follow also the Bianconeri Zone on Instagram and Twitter at Bianconeri Zone. Follow us on Twitter at LNJOBZ, at Justin Saforo, at Gennady151. And game time tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. CEST. Yeah. We need 3 points. That's the bottom line.
Yep.
Forza Juventus. We'll see you tomorrow.